All right. So, hopefully that will be a stable connection today. That would be fantastic. I would enjoy that immensely. So welcome to D-Slice in Monroe, Wisconsin. Today's first game is the Monroe JV, and they'll be taking on Oregon. The JV coming off of a rough one in Dodgeville on Thursday evening. It was a, well, there was not a lack of offense for either team. And Dodgeville ended up winning 9-8. And then it made about a 2.5-hour drive home. Thank you, Mindy. We played 17-minute periods in Dodgeville because, well, we went all the way there and wasn't really anything going on afterwards, so the Dodgeville peeps said, "Want to play 17 minutes?" I'm like, sure. However, I think if we'd have played 15-minute periods, I think we would have won because I think we were up at the end of 45 minutes. So, who knows? If we'd have played 20-minute periods, maybe we'd have gone back up. I don't know. Bottom line is the score is 9-8, and that's way too high for a hockey game. That's more like a... Oh, pucks came out of the bucket. It's more of a first quarter football game. All right, I don't think Monroe has faced Oregon this year, the JV anyway. I could be wrong. I've been wrong quite a bit lately, so... We'll see how today goes. The Monroe varsity game will be following this game. It'll be about a 15-minute break. In between, as the Zambonis will clean the ice. Cash takes a shot, fires, goes right of the net. One-timer right of the net as well. That was Jern that tried the one-timer by the blue line. Okay. She'll bring it back across, dump it into Oregon zone, and looks like they'll do a line change for the most part. Oregon able to easily take it into Monroe's zone. Christian tries to get it out of the zone. Is thwarted by an Oregon player. Sergio now tries to hit Aiden with a pass and ended up hitting the skate of a fellow teammate. Oregon will change out a couple of players. Still able to keep it in Monroe's zone. Xander covers that shot up, and no harm, no foul. Oh, I thought we were going to turn 4. We were actually going to turn 1. Xander leg save on that shot. Oh, and then kind of swings and misses. That's strike 1, Zan. On a puck that thankfully goes. Whoa, ice is slippery. What happened there? That's swing and a miss. His stick gets left on the ice by Monroe. Shot misses high. The trajectory of the puck was body saved by Xander. That shot misses high and left. Looked like top of Xander's stick, got a little piece of the puck and knocked it up into the protective netting. And now it's like he wants to do the face off over here, so. Redirected, almost goes in. Ended up going right of the net, thankfully. For Monroe, anyway. Center blocks that shot. I didn't understand anything the referee said. He wasn't looking at me. I'm not the important one, though. I'm assuming offsides. I don't know. Hey, God. What I know is the puck has been spending an awful lot of time in Monroe's zone here to begin the first period. Turnover in front of the goalie never usually ends up good. Xander's able to leg save that shot. And let's get it out of our zone, guys. Shot misses the net to the left. Dylan's able to get it out of our zone and dumps it down into Oregon's. It rides the boards around, keeping its hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Carson tries a slap shot Goes to the right of the net. Hayden centering pass to Dillon. Dillon gets it poked away by Oregon. Right idea, nice pass, nice catch. Oregon able to get a stick in there, though. Swing and a miss. Peyton brings it across the blue line. Tries to dump it off for a Christian. Oh, Aiden. Oregon gets it out of their zone. Monroe trying to get it back in. This shot was deflected by a Monroe player before it got to the net, I believe. Sergio was able to kind of squeeze it through to Logan, who then taps it over to Peyton. Hayden Barker dumps it back in. Centering pass to Dillon, who shoots and fires and scores. That's how you draw that up. Like Christian Carpenter with the assist on that, I believe. I'm sure there will be another Monroe player involved in the assist. I do not remember who had it right before Christian, though. It's a problem with getting old, you know. So Monroe will lead 1-0, despite the puck spending the majority of the period in their zone. Under 8 minutes to go in the first. That kind of deflected off of, I think it was Marlee's skate, but it worked out in Monroe's favor, as it went right to a Monroe player. Christian dumps it off for the Monroe defenseman. Be Jaron. Good job by Carson, keeping it in the zone. Where does Carson want to go with it? He goes to Aiden, who in turn takes it, or passes it to Cash. Oregon temporarily with a 3-on. Actually, at one point in time, there was a 3-on-1. Monroe was able to get back in time, and Xander stopped the attempted shot. Didn't look like there was much on it, but that's a balk. Runner advance. Xander body saves that one, and the rebound gets put back in by Oregon, who ties the game up at 1 with 6:23 remaining in the first period of play. Kind of looked like Xander was debating whether to try and cover it up or because we had a defenseman there too. And in the meantime, Oregon able to put it in pretty easily. Got to have quicker reactions. Cash tries a centering pass. It gets kind of gobbled up in Oregon's defense as there was 3 back there. No ice. Nice move by Carson. Around the horn over to Hayden. And the puck is in an area where I can't see. Call it the Bermuda Triangle, except it's not a triangle. Christian kind of gets rudely welcomed. I suppose it's no longer the holiday season. Valentine's Day is coming up, though, so, I mean, you'd think. The boards are certainly getting the workout this afternoon. All right, Hayden Barker brings it across the blue line, tries a centering pass to Christian. Does not find its target. There it is. Hayden will dump it back in, and Monroe does a line change. Oregon's centering pass gets knocked away by a Monroe skate. Oregon will reset. Stolen back. Offsides on Oregon is the call. So we will have a face-off with 3:07 left in the first. Score tied at 1. Dumped back into Oregon's zone by Cash. Oregon able to swing the puck around, get it out. Cross ice pass hits its mark. Logan tried to get it back to, is that Easton? Is that Cash? That's Cash. There's a penalty on Oregon, though. Easton is in the game. That's why I was confused. A 6 and an 8 could be roughing is the verdict that they gave him. So Monroe will be on a power play for 2 minutes. And 2:27 remaining in the first. Oregon throws it all the way to the other end of the rink. Sergio will collect the puck and reset the offense. Logan passes it to Carson. Heads up, ref. Dump it in, Serge. There you go. To Aiden. Aiden will take a quick shot. It's right at the Oregon goalie, who covers it up like a protective mother protecting the womb. 55 seconds remaining in the Monroe power play. Minute 22 left in the, I almost said game, in the first period. Oregon doing a pretty good job of killing the power play so far. Monroe has only gotten the one shot off. Vander saved. Or save, I should say. It's not Sunday. Cross ice pass. Hayden kind of taps it back for Easton. And the puck is cleared once again by Oregon. Dylan will grab it, toss it up to Cash. Just out of his reach, though. Both teams are back at full strength. And that shot somehow it gets through. Not sure how. I'll have to ask him how that went through. It looked like it went into his glove. At any rate, so that's a goal for Oregon. Right as the power play was over. Kind of timed out perfectly for them as it gave them a 2-on-1. And Oregon will lead 2-1. There's the end of the first period. Shot deflected by Xander. Cash says hello to Oregon player. So after one period of play, Oregon leads Monroe 2-1. Oregon had the puck in Monroe's zone for a pretty good portion of the first period. And they were able to kill a Monroe power play. So Oregon's 2 goals. One was a rebound goal. And the second one was a 2-on-1. And the puck kind of, I don't know, morphed. Morphed through Xander from my vantage point, I'm sure how it got through. Obviously, I'm at the wrong angle, so. And Monroe's goal came off of a nice set of passing, which culminated in a Christian Carpenter to Dylan Lewis one-timer. Found the back of the net. Just the one penalty so far. Both goalies are ready. Yes, sir, I'm ready. He's not pointing at me. I just think he is. Referee doesn't like what he sees. It's times like that where I would love to know what's said. Although I'm not really sure the referee needs an actual reason. Leg saved by Xander. Picked up by Cash. Monroe has to get back on the other side of the blue line, otherwise it's going to be offsides. Shot goes above the net to the plexiglass. Steek save. And covered up by Xander. Xander didn't like the Oregon player as he went by. Stick a little bit too close. Nice pass by Hayden over to Christian. Brings it across the blue line. Christian tries to center it. The pass is just a touch slow. And they're looking to get it out of their zone. If they don't, they're going to have to start charging the puck rent because it's spending an awful lot of time there. Icing called on Oregon. So we will head down yonder. 12:42 remaining in the second period of play. Oregon up 2-1. Cash and Aiden and Jaron both over there. Jaron kind of throws it towards the net. Ends up going to the right and looked like it must have gotten actually on top of the back part of the net. Oregon brings across into Monroe's zone. That puck was a floater. Went harmlessly behind the net, thankfully. Cash brings it across into the Oregon zone. Shoots, fires left of the net. Thought he was going to pass it. That will be icing. So back down we go. Dylan Lewis take the face off for Monroe. Oregon wins this time. Offsides on Oregon. A little extra curricular. I'm sure just asking if they want to be each other's Valentines. Dumped into Monroe's zone, and it's like Sergio will grab it. Now Aiden tries to get it to Dylan. It's intercepted by Oregon, who fired a shot in towards the net. Xander leg saved it. And Monroe trying to get it out of their zone now. And having a issue with that. Now they do. But Dylan's got Hayden. Saved by Oregon. Rebound opportunity was missed for Monroe. And Monroe dumps it back down into Oregon zone and does a line change. Peyton almost steals that pass. Leg saved by Xander. Kesher got the puck there. There you go. Centering pass misses its mark and out of the zone, so Oregon will have to reset. Xander blocks that shot. Peyton trying to hustle after it. Oregon player was closer. Xander able to cover up the puck, which will cause a puck drop over here at the left circle. 8:09 left in the second period. Stolen. Shot goes up towards Fuzzy's audio and out of play. So we'll do a face-off over on the right side this time. Or not. We're going to go up by the neutral zone. That's cool, too. Dylan and Christian are coming across. Hayden streaking on the right side. Dylan had a tiny sliver of an area to get that puck through and almost threaded the needle. Went just to the right of the net. Sergio fires it, hits the post. Hayden recovers and then gets triple T'd for his troubles. Oregon brings it across, dumps it into the zone. And Dylan will clear it, but that's going to be called icing. That's fine. Gives Monroe a chance to do a line change, which they do. 6:56 remaining in the second period of play. Oregon leading Monroe 2-1. So I think did Oregon just change goalies? Xander pretty alertly covered that one up. I've seen a lot of people falling down today, which is odd. So either everybody needs to have their skates sharpened, like say by Zan, and is able to deflect that up to the fitness nutrition center. And we'll tee it up over at turn 2. Look saved by Zan. That shot was redirected right in front of him, and he's able to get a handle on it, covers it up, and we'll do another face-off. 6:22 now remaining in the second period. Easton brings it across, dumps it into the Oregon zone. Monroe will get a couple of fresh legs on the ice. That'll be a penalty on Oregon. Unsportsmanlike. Two minutes. So Monroe will have a power play. Just under 6 minutes remaining in the second. See if they can take advantage of this power play. As Oregon successfully killed the first power play and got their second goal right as the power play ended. And they had a new skater coming out of the penalty box at just the right time. Nice move by Peyton. He's got Aiden and Cash. But there's just a cluster of Oregon players clogging up the middle. Needed some Drano to get that one through. Sergio. Now, with the puck, it's taken down. Peyton will bring it across. He's got Aiden in the center. Cash once again over on the right wing, and Oregon says, I don't think so. Good defense right there by Oregon, able to reach out and use Distique to dump it into Monroe's zone, which they do again. It's not really a... Well, it is a strike because I think you meant to hit it with your stick and missed. So that's strike 2. .16 remaining in the Oregon power play. As we spot a FU Cancer shirt, I would happen to agree with that. Having had cancer myself, I'd say big FU to cancer. Jaron will control the puck as they try and get it out. Both teams back to full strength. Let's zoom out a little bit. Christian dumps it in. Back into Monroe's zone. Centering pass finds Christian. He tries to get it to Hayden. It does. Christian tried to return the favor and got a face full of Oregon. Kind of a blocker odd save by Xander. Monroe gets it out of their zone as Oregon is in a line change. Now Monroe will do a line change as well. Sergio brings it across. I am a proponent of Sergio shooting it more. Easton looking to bring it across the center ice, and he does. Gets it into Oregon's zone. Shot by Logan Roth. Hits Oregon goalie's blocker. And they'll have to reset. Saved by the Oregon goalie, and didn't know where the puck was. Would have been a nice time for a rebound goal for Monroe, but Oregon able to send the puck down where we... Okay. Oregon able to send the puck down to the other end of the ice. 1:43 left in the second period of play. Oregon leading 2-1. Referee may not have liked how long that took. Carson hauls it in. It'd be offsides on Oregon. Not by much. It doesn't take much. Peyton. Peyton doing his patented pirouette. What is going on with the ice today? There've been more odd movements on the ice today than I've seen probably since the Squirt days, to be honest. Whatever's wrong with it doesn't seem to be affecting Jaron, though. Peyton tries to center it over to Cash. Gets disrupted enough by Oregon to not let Cash get a clear shot off on goal. Zana got in front of that. And then deflects that one. And covers up two little shots there. Xander's been busy this game. 3 seconds remaining. And now it's time for a breakdown. Doop. So the Zamboni will come out and hopefully put a fresh layer of water that will turn solid, and maybe not too many people will, or not as many people, then will do odd things with their skates, because that was just odd. We will be back as soon as the referees come back onto the ice. I ain't leaving you, though. I'll be right here. Joel doing the honors today. When did we get 3 refs? Were there 3 refs the entire first 2 periods? Man, my observation skills are off. Apparently, there have been 3 refs the entire game. Well. I am not sure why there seemed to be a increased amount of slipping on the ice. As we saw more than a couple of players slip. Well, Xander slipped and saw a ref slip as well. It feels like a Sunday. I'm not sure if I'm alone in that thought. I think because of the away game on Thursday night. And then the 2 games that I live streamed last night. Because usually there's not back-to-back-to-back games like this. And it just worked out so that neither the JV nor the varsity have been playing 3 games back-to-back. The JV game played. The JV played. Words are hard. Sentences are harder. The JV played Thursday evening in Dodgeville, and then last night, Friday night, the Rock County Fury played prior to the varsity game. So typically JV plays before varsity. And it just worked out, that the JV had an away game the day before. I have a heated blanket at home. You know what? I should bring that. Because there's an outlet right over here to my right. Actually, there's one to my left, too. I may have to do that. As we wait for the refs to come back out onto the ice, quick game recap. Oregon scored 2 goals. All the scoring took place in the first period. Oregon had a nice put-back goal. And their second goal came right at the end of a Monroe power play. And it timed out just perfectly, and they were able to take advantage of a 2-on-1 break, and somehow the puck, I'll have to slow that down, see how that puck got in. And Monroe's goal was a very nice set of passing. And I wish I could remember who passed it to Christian. Then Christian centered it to Dylan, and Dylan one-timed it in. Oregon has, I don't have the sheet in front of me, but I would be willing to bet that Oregon has had more shots on goal. They've certainly had possession of the puck more. Puck's been spending an awful lot of time in the Monroe zone. It's kind of like that one relative that comes over for the holidays and just doesn't want to leave. If you don't know who that relative is, guess what? It's you. I'm kidding, of course. Both teams are ready. Both teams are at the gates. Just waiting on the officials. As I looked over and saw like smoke, I'm like, whoa, what's going on? It's just fine. Yo, Jason, buzz the refs. Never mind, here they come. And the Oregon varsity is coming into the arena. Yeah, it is getting close to 3:30. Relatively penalty-free game so far. Just 2 penalties on Oregon. And they were able to kill both of those power plays. Ref has a puck. Xander's ready. Oregon goalie kind of tilts his head to the side. Referee takes that as he's ready. Yep, I'm ready. He's pointing at the time clock. Pointing at Jason. I just sky point. Let's go. Start of the third period. Oregon leading 2-1. I'll get behind the Oregon defender. Monroe trying to take advantage of it. Not able to, at least right away. Logan will dump it back in, but it goes right to an Oregon player. What are the odds of that? Dylan looking up, looking north. That will be icing. So we'll come back south. Dylan will take the face off for Monroe. Jaron will pass it over to Christian, who tries to get it back up to Dylan, and Dylan taps it up, gets it out of the zone, and even travels far enough that Oregon has to take it deep in their zone. Hayden says, "Hey, you got my steak. Give me back my steak." Dylan grabs the puck, looking for a center. Oregon able to get a stick on the pass. It's a foul tip. Oregon comes away with it. That's strike 3, Xander. Carson will try and get it to Christian, who brings it, gets it out of the zone, brings it to center ice, and dumps it in. Monroe will do a line change. the possession of the puck first. Sergio gets it to Cash, who gets it into... Stick goes flying. Is that legal? Can you just throw a stick? And one timed by Peyton off of a pass, we'll say, by Sergio. It's either a pass or a shot that Peyton was just in the right spot. It'll count as an assist either way. So Monroe ties the game at 2. Peyton intercepts that pass. And Logan is looking for Cash and just got it slightly too far in front. If it would have been towards the end of the third period, the puck may not have made it to the red line, but it did, and that's icing. Point blank shot. Xander was able to knock it away. Leg save. Thank you for getting it out. Centering pass does not find its center. Needs to polish up on this meditating. Carson able to get it out of the zone while on one knee. Christian now brings it across center ice into the Oregon zone. Tries to dump it towards the net and finds an Oregon player instead. Center goes to the trailing player. That will be icing on Monroe. So we'll head back down to the first hole. Referee pointing at, see that red dot? That's where you want to drop it. 9:33 remaining in the game. Score tied at 2. Aiden Gray lost the handle on the puck. That'll be icing on Oregon. And we will head on down. Logan will try his hand at the face-off. Almost found Peyton. Dumped back into Monroe's zone by Oregon. Jaron will toss it over to, redirected right in front of Xander, who is able to cover it up. Good job on following the redirect. 8:16 remaining in the game. Score tied 2. Oregon will have to reset as puck traveled to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Dylan uses the boards to get it to his teammate. It's Hayden. Carson will bring it in. This shot goes left of the net. Dylan will run down the puck. Oregon able to get it out of their zone. Timing on the line change by Monroe. And Monroe was able to take advantage of a rebound shot. Cash Anderson on the goal. Beneficiary of Peyton's shot that the Oregon goalie initially was able to deflect, but was unable to cover the puck up. And Cash put it in the open side of the net. Monroe now leads 3-2. Sergio has the puck behind the net. Will shot goes wide left. Yeah, that was offsides. As number 9 there drew the puck back just a little bit too far. It's a good stop, though, by Xander afterwards. 5:32 remaining in the game. Monroe's actually playing much better today than they have been recently. Leg save by Xander, who then reels it back in, covers it up. nice and safe. We'll do a face-off over on the right dot. I was going to say hash mark, but that's the wrong sport. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the game. Puck has been spending a decent amount of time all game in Monroe's zone. Dillon brings it across into Oregon zone. He's got Christian in the center and Carson over in the there's a backside. Good job by Hayden keeping it in Oregon zone. Both teams doing a line change there. Cash comes away with the puck, takes a shot. It is deflected by the goalie, and then Aiden Gray puts it back in. So that is an area in particular this game that Monroe has done a much better job in the area than they have been recently, is taking advantage of rebounds and making rebound goals out of them. Monroe now leads 4-2. 3 of their goals are of the rebound variety. It's a turnover in Monroe's zone. Aiden Gray brings it up across. Dumps it in deep in the zone. Peyton brings it across. Takes a shot. It does go right of the net. Sergio trying to get it over to Dillon. Hayden chasing after the Oregon player. That's one thing about Hayden. I have watched Hayden play hockey for many years now, and I've never not seen that kid hustle. Dillon pokes it away, brings it across. There's an empty net. Oh, he's definitely going to hear about that later. So Oregon trying to take advantage of an extra skater, pulls their goalie. Deflected by either Marlies or Carson. That shot by Hayden is deflected enough so that it misses the net. Xander is able to get in front of that as Easton's ganged up on there. That's tipped, so there'll be no icing. It's also probably why it didn't find its mark either. And that will wrap it up for the JV game, as Xander did a pretty good job in net today. Much better than Thursday night. He was busy all game too. Monroe will win the JV game 4-2, or was it 5-2? I think it was 4-2. So thank you very much for watching. We will be back in about 15 minutes with the varsities of both teams. According to the schedule, the JV plays next on Monday against a opponent that we don't know. Be hard to do a scouting report on that. Once again, thank you, and we will see you hopefully in 15 minutes. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your weekend and be good to yourself. Let's switch screens. There we go.